We're past that.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm
Pop
trying.
it, don't
I'm
stop
thinking.
it, and rock it, don't stop.
Fucking gotta watch Breaking Two again.
This
Okay.
nigga dancing like a fucking robot lawyer.
Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid.
Slancha.
Welcome back to another episode of 4 Billion Users Stupid. I'm your host, Nick. With me as always,
Here we go.
my co-host, Shikamaru Nara. How you doing, brother?
Man, I just wanted to do so many things, but all of them probably would have came out racist. So, okay. I'm okay.
Baka baka. Yeah, man. So,
Baka-laka-daka-shi.
baka means idiot. Keep that in your book. I know you'll use it later.
I'm probably
Simple.
too much of an
B-A-K-A.
idiot to remember that, but
That's
go ahead.
idiot. I'm too much of an idiot to remember that. Real quick, before we get any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay.
Keep talking, bud. I'm just
You
ad-libbing.
just do it right here, down here. You know, usually you tell them where the
can't-
button's gonna pop up, but you didn't. We're past that.
I'm
Pop
trying.
it, don't stop
thinking-
it, and rock it, don't stop.
Fucking gotta watch Breaking Two again.
This
Okay.
nigga dancing like a fucking robot lawyer.
If the
Check out last week's.
a fit, you must quit. Ha, hoo, ha, ha.
Check out last week's episode for that reference, and you'll understand it. All right, so quick question: would you rather receive $250 in food stamps, or go to dinner with Soulja Boy?
This is severely easy.
Unnecessarily
This-
easy. Give me them stamps, boy. Give me
Yeah,
them stamps.
bruh. You know what I could do? You know what, bruh? Like, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I don't know what standard our people are in financially, but I'm gonna give you a little hack right here, right? Get you a cup of noodles, right?
Okay.
Boil that shit, right? On the edge, boil the water, get ready to put it in the noodles. On the side, all you gotta do is do a nice little 6-minute egg. Put the noodles in a bowl, put the egg in it. Now you acting like you at a ramen restaurant for about $2.50. Get you some cilantro.
And don't fuck around and have no leftovers in the fridge.
Cause that's what I'm saying. And you can do this
Don't
how
fuck
many
around and have
times?
no leftover chicken in the fridge or no ground beef left over.
Cause
You be in that motherfucker whipping the cook.
you know
You
how
be in
many
there killing
times
it.
you could do that versus one night of this man being like, haha, you remember when I was like, Drake stole my whole fucking flow.
Hit that Soulja Boy dance like,
Drake, he stole my whole fucking flow. Like, we don't like that nigga either, bro, but like,
So, I posed that question because I was actually curious, but also that pseudo leads us to our first thing.
Yes,
This
dude.
nigga Soulja Boy went crazy because this dude asked hella people which one they would choose, and unanimously, 250 stamps was chosen. And he came out and was like, oh, you broke ass niggas, that's y'all broke. That's why you're doing it, you broke motherfuckers, yada, yada, yada. And it's like,
I'll be broke,
niggas
nigga.
ain't broke.
No.
They just don't fuck with you like
Even
that.
if I'm broke, I'll be broke. But you rich and lonely because niggas would rather eat than spend time with you, nigga. Like, goddamn. Like, my nigga, really?
You just rich and lonely.
You rich
Like,
and
I
lonely.
just don't care to be around you.
Guys, you would have to give me $250 of food stamps to go to dinner with Soulja Boy.
Hey, we'll pay you $250 of stamps to go to dinner with someone.
And that's only like the first.
Is that like a? You be like, is that like a firm $250 or?
Like, bruh.
Can we fuck with that number or are we just locked in?
And like, what's really fucked up is like, granted, it's a setup because everybody know ain't nobody fucking with Soulja Boy like that. Like, even if you got money and royalties,
Yeah.
we're not fucking with you like that. But that's a foul play off that, like, oh, would you go, like, have this much money or, like, have a dinner with Jay-Z? And everybody's like, I won't go Jay-Z because he had knowledge and he could put me on and blah, 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 blah,
Give me that
blah.
money. Give me that money, bro.
But it's like, at least, like, first of all, yeah, absolutely. Give me the money, 100%.
Yeah.
But at least you could kind of be like, Jay-Z might could introduce you to somebody.
Yeah.
He's
there's
not
a chance
he's
that
not
it
just gonna
happened to
give you
be
no
with-
shit, but he might could, like, you might. But Soulja Boy, what the fuck? What?
That nigga's Twitch stream is worse than mine.
You go to dinner with
He's a
Soulja
millionaire.
Boy, and you end up robbing a nigga for $250 worth of food stamps, and now you doing a bid. Like, there's no winning solution. That you don't pick Soulja Boy and win. You don't
And
pick
then
Soulja
what?
Boy and win.
Then what's gonna happen? Soulja Boy gonna snitch on you and get stomped out in the goddamn LA Fitness. Nah.
You
Like if
pick
it was like
Soulja to win.
if it was like $250 and stamps for like dinner with T-Pain, I'd probably dinner with T-Pain. That shit
T-Pain.
probably be cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not
But
involved
that's
with no shit. But
Soulja
like,
Boy.
I could get it. I get away with not taking in an extra 250. But like, T-Pain funny. Like you
Yeah.
go laugh. And you got stories. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, bro.
Soulja Boy, like, there's no connection there. Like,
I was gonna stare into like that meme of the dude singing and fucking P Diddy on that one show when he was just looking at you. That's all it's gonna be. The whole night.
just sitting there at the dinner table, bro. Like, I missed out on 250.
And then you just know if you go to dinner with Soulja Boy, if you don't get something that costs the same as his meal or more, he finna talk cat shit. Oh, broke ass nigga can't get the go. Excuse me. Broke ass nigga can't get the gold plated steak. Like, bro, what the fuck you mean? Like,
Nah, see,
chilling.
what's worse is I thought it's like if you go to dinner with Soulja Boy, you might have to need that 250 in food stamps to pay for the dinner. Like,
Cause
who?
you gonna be like, oh, you got the check, right?
He said, you got
Nah,
that right.
Broke ass lame ass nigga.
Say, who gonna pay for the check? You. Alright, I'm done. I'm done talking about this man.
Yeah, no, yeah. So we gonna get into.
Hey, but no lie, was my ringtone, and I did know the dance. So I'm not gonna hold him and say like he didn't have no space in the culture.
No, he did, but like,
But also
kind of lame.
stay in your space. Like, you don't outgrow what you think you're doing, but
Speaking of celebrities wilding out a little bit, did you see that Kanye has flipped back to the side of liking the Jewish community again?
all because of fucking 21 Jump Street. That was what I was about to say. That was my one, bro. He said you can't hate a whole community.
Bruh,
Yo.
you can't hate a whole community, bruh. This nigga said, like, so Jonah Hill is just a hero. Yeah, Jonah Hill made me realize you can't hate Jewish people.
And like with
Jonah Hill was the guy?
it's like that puts so much pressure on Jonah Hill.
But also, that was like 2015 Jonah Hill, by the way. That movie's like 9 years old. That shit is so
It
old.
holds up though, bro. It holds
It is a
up.
solid movie. Yeah.
But yeah, nah,
Alright,
he's
so this next one we got. Illinois' carjacker gets sentenced to 22 years after bragging he would be out by Sunday. So he was getting picked up and was like, oh, I'm about to go in, you know, it ain't shit, I'm be out by Sunday, bro. Like, nigga, this ain't nothing. Like, this ain't this little shit. This ain't shit. I'm be out by Sunday. They hit that nigga with 22, bro.
that's
They seen him 22s. He in cell 222.
222. God, I want to be mad, bro, but like,
You brought that on yourself, bro.
He brought it on himself, and I don't want to be like good for the police for doing that.
Nah, bro, but like if you start talking cat shit about how you gonna be out in less than a week,
You did that to yourself, bro.
that's the universe being funny, bro. Like, oh, you gonna be out by Sunday? It's gonna be a Sunday, all right, but not the one you think, motherfucker.
Yeah. Cause like, what the fuck charges did he get slapped with for standing there?
All I saw was carjackers, so I don't know if there was
That
some
nigga
extra
said
shit that happened or
carjacker,
what.
but also he stuck his dick in the tailpipe, so that's attempted rape right there. Like,
And it was the fucking judge's car.
oh, editor, please put a beep over that R word. I forgot you can't say that on YouTube.
Oh,
It's good. We got one. Season 2. We big ballin', baby. Shouts out to
Hey.
the editor.
my brother, I said, what did he say? I'm thinking you said like the one that Mr. Garrison be saying. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
And I
no.
was like, oh, he said that. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get high, okay? You can get really, really, really high, okay?
You gotta play those games, bro. Alright. So, this article reads, I have a pet crocodile
Flo-
that acts like a dog. She even sleeps with me.
For sure, Florida.
I don't know where.
I don't know why my
Read that
backup
far
was the
into it.
Ukraine. I hope they're doing all right. We stopped talking about that war like it's not active, but I hope they're all right.
This shit's still going on, bro. Yeah, this motherfucker has a pet crocodile and is hugging this motherfucker and
Okay.
in Mexico. And all kind of shit talking about it's not dangerous, it's like a dog and it sleeps with me. Like, that is a very smart reptile because that nigga's there for the long con.
I've seen dogs have dreams where they're asleep and they're just like biting that shit where it's like, you know, it's like, oh, they think they're getting a squirrel.
What was that? They're like, what? There's your TikTok for the week.
That's easy money, Katrina. But the point is, bro, like a fucking croc. Also, even if your croc is the size of a Tibetan Mastiff, all right,
We are killing it with the call.
the motherfucker is huge, bro. Like, cuz, how you got a fucking 8-foot reptile that
Bruh,
2.5 foot arms just doing this shit on the side? Like,
you got a fucking dinosaur just sleeping with you?
and it was at that
And
moment.
I ain't talking about Hillary
realized-
Clinton either. I'm talking about a fucking reptile, bruh. That's alive. I'm not
God,
talking about Ann Coulter.
we said we wasn't gonna do politics on this show, bro.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'm going rogue. I'm just a big bad rogue.
Just a big old Fuck, this is like 10 minutes. This is like 10 seconds of material that's unusable.
No, this is going live.
Heck.
4 Billy goes rogue. Good lord.
Oh, shit. But a crocodile
So-
that acts like a dog, don't believe it.
It's not. It's acting like a stalk. It's stalking you. Like you're not. It's no. You're gonna die soon. You're gonna die. You're not making it out of 2023. I promise you.
Yeah, like any fucking animal that could live for billions of years and survive,
Yeah.
it's plotting something. Like, don't just think
No.
like, oh, it's no. You didn't trick
There's
a
no
fucking
sense.
crocodile into being passive.
No. It tricked you into letting your guard down.
You out there sleeping in a sleeping bag, like, bro, you a burrito now, bro. Like, he got
Yeah,
he
bro,
won.
like, you can't get out of there. Like this nigga threw body kick after body kick, and in the 5th round, that head kick is coming, boy. He gonna fuck you up. All right, so now we go over to England, from Mexico to England. We discovered our new home is a beehive. Honey drips from the walls. So this couple,
Is Nicki Minaj gonna shoot a video there? Nicki, please.
Roman.
Nicki, please do it.
So they were, chilling at their crib, and they saw honey dripping down the walls. This dumb motherfucker assumed initially it was just damp. Like she thought it was just like condensation, and then it started smelling a little sweet. So she pulled up the floorboards. The article, I hate it now because it says what she found was unbelievable. Please put that on screen. Unbelievable. It all started in the really hot summer, whatever. So
Don't put that on screen. Don't put that.
So she pulled up her floorboards and realized her whole shit was just a beehive. If you bought that house, I'm sorry, but if you renting, you gotta have a really good conversation with your landlord, bro.
Yo, what in the Candyman fuck is going on, bro? Like, you gotta
That
be.
explains it. Never mind.
Hey, bro.
She was a white. If she was white, then she got. Yeah, it was.
Well, they were in London,
yeah.
so like chances are I probably
Black people in London.
I'm saying there are black people, but
They all play soccer, but like, they're black.
well, no, the ones that play soccer are from Africa.
That's true. They're from Africa, but they just live there, or they got.
But bro,
By the way,
you got-
soccer is modern day slavery. By the way, if you didn't know how those contracts work, it's actually kind of crazy.
we said we're not doing politics on this show.
I'm not. I'm just talking about how the. So the way it works is, you have a player card, and somebody buys your card, so you can only play for them. So like, if you're a prodigy and you're 12 years old, then they will buy your card from your parents, and they move your parents out to the country, and then they pay for you to go through school, and then you can only play for them. And the only way to play for a different team,
slavery with extra steps.
exactly. The only way to play for a different team is if that team buys your card, or you buy your own card, and then become a free agent. It's low key like modern day slavery. Like they just own you, and you can't do anything unless you like buy your own card. Django here's a free man.
I was gonna speak my mind, and then as soon as I was about to say it, I thought about what I was about to say, and I was like, "That's
Borderline. too
probably
far.
pretty racist." So don't say that.
Yeah. So if you see honey leaking from your walls, don't think it's just damp that day. Assume that you're going to die from bees.
A man with the fucking hash slinging slasher hook coming at you.
So when looking at that article, I literally just stumbled onto this one. Older honeybees teach younger ones to twerk. So apparently
Give up.
it's a waggle dance, and the bees use it as a type of communication. So the old head bees
I
teach
reject
young
it.
ones
No,
to communicate.
no. I'm getting aggressive now. I'm sorry. No, I'm rejecting this. This is from like AP News or some shit.
Your post.
I
I think it's just bees moving, and they're
that's
like
what I'm saying,
twerking.
because it's fucking cultural appropriation of white people fucking it up. I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Nah, cuz not any lower body movement is considered a twerk, bro. Like, alright, the bees have.
Now you have to quantify what is a twerk for the people.
Okay.
You just said that.
No, we can do it.
You told the people. You can do it. It's we shit.
Nope.
The royal we nigga.
Nope.
Like you can do it.
The next 5 minutes of speech is expressly and 100%
Evander's ideals.
agreed upon by both founding
By-
members of this podcast.
When he says we, he's talking of the royal we. But
The royal we, including he. Also,
go off, King. Go off, King.
but nah, cause alright, so just any bottom movement is a twerk now. Like I remember when BET would only show twerking on fucking After Dark. All right, that's what I'm coming from. I'm coming from Nelly Tip Drill era. All right, you feel me? Like that's twerking. And just because these little, you know what? I'm not gonna stop. I'm like, just because these little Instagram, little yoga mommies want to come up here and put on yoga pants and pretend that because there's some meat on the booty. Yeah, sip the tea. It's gonna be a long one. Pause.
Chaos coordinator mode, bro.
But nah, cause just after a certain point, it became like anything is twerking. If you move your back, it's twerking. That little shit that Tina do with the shoulders on Bob's Burgers, they think that's twerking too. You can't just take a yeah. You got a bottle, take a shot. that is not a twerk. But they will throw it down as a twerk, bro. They will classify it as a twerk. And it's not. It's not. I'm just upset because that was something we had and they got appropriated. I think that's where my issue is. I think that deep down I'm racially hurt. It's not even about the booty meat. It's about my blackness.
It's not even about the booty meat. I think we found the podcast title for this episode. It's not about the booty meat. I think that has to be it. I think that has to be
about my blackness, and I don't want them to take it away, bro.
Oh,
if these can twerk, what's next? What's next, bro? Fucking Taylor Swift twerking. If they say she twerk, I don't know. I'm gonna lose it.
You just tapped out.
I'm getting exasperated by the hypothetical thought, bro. I've been hurt enough by white people in my life. I just don't want them to take away the booty meat, is what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. So before we go to this next article, I want everybody to, in the comments, send my man a hug. He's going through some things.
Thank you. That's a good call.
That's what we need to do here. Yeah. So, large clam believed to be more than 200 years old discovered in Florida. Put that bitch back. They was, fishing, and they pulled this motherfucker up, and it was about 200 years. Put that bitch back. And by 200-year-old clam, we're not talking about Hillary Clinton again.
I was like, are we not going to make one pussy joke? Are we not going to make...
We're not talking about Hillary. We left that in the past.
All right, cool. Boom, got past it. 200-year-old clam.
Yeah. The queen died.
Imagine
so
the pearl on that bad
That's
boy.
not what we're talking about, clearly.
Nope.
Pause.
Nope.
Pause, bro. Mine or you? Well, I said what you said.
Everything.
Because I made reference to the queen. I said that one's gone. That 200-year-old one is gone.
No pause on that because she's actually. She's actually.
We finna get banned from the UK.
Or those fucking African soccer players I like how you said, what did you call that? Student athletes? Oh, that's it.
Oh, man.
Alright, cool. I think I might have officially hit drunk. What's good?
But nah, like if you come across any creature that's alive
For two
that might
years,
be
bro.
200 years old, put that shit back.
It done seen some shit.
No, you put that back. That's some apocalyptic shit. Nothing's supposed to be alive that long.
Yeah, nah. I mean, other than that stony ass turtle from Finding Nemo, who's like trying to push that shit.
You so totally rock, Squirt. Give me some fin.
My man got it done.
Noggin.
But
Dude.
how
His
do,
name's
how do
Squirt,
you
by the
how do
way.
you fucking age a clam? The
Hmm?
fuck? How do you age a clam? How do you know? How do you know it's 200
I,
years?
I don't know. Fuck.
Carefully, just
I,
like
I
just
don't.
get in there and
I'm
just
not a
be
fucking
like,
marine biologist. I don't
yeah,
know
this
how
this
you
this feels
fucking.
like about this feels like about 200 years. All right, I'm.
Can you blur out his hand? Is that a thing you can do? Is that a
It's
thing you
like
can
that
do?
shit.
Can you just blur out his hand? Or actually, just put a picture of Finn and Jake covering it when he does that. Don't even blur it. Just put a picture of
Oh,
Finn
this
and
one's
Jake
going off
up
the
for no
deep end.
reason. But yeah, you find something that old, you just put it back.
I tell you, who's not going near that clam is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, once it's over 25, he's checked out. He's done.
You can't even reach full maturity for an oyster before that motherfucker is throwing them out.
Didn't his last one, he broke up with her like a week before the 25th birthday?
Yeah, and then replace it with a 19-year-old. So he was like, I got a few years.
That boy, that nigga does what they tell you to do when you buy a new battery, bruh.
Just yeah,
When
for the
they're
warranty.
like, hey, bro, you got this battery, you got a 2 year warranty. Right when it's about to that 2 years, come in and get a new one.
My
Nah, we
battery
got
got
this new, they got
warranty.
this
It's no
new chick,
holding the
bruh.
charge.
She 19 right now. When she about 24 and 9/10 of the way, get her up
My
out, pack her
nigga,
out, get her out of there.
like, just all 19-year-olds. Period. Disgust me. Like all of them.
The whole
A
lot.
whole lot of them, bro. Like if you're 19, it doesn't. Like all of you guys are just you're fucking stupid. You don't know yet. Pain is around the corner, bro. Like just wait. But like, what could you have in common for multiple evenings of like, just like what do you? This nigga sitting here talking.
Here's how Leo approaches him. He's like, hey, you're young in college. You got black friends. You say nigga. I did Django. I say nigga. Let's be niggas together.
Like, bruh, like I just, my man's like, Catch Me If You Can? No. Inception? No.
Because no,
Uh,
it's getting weird for
Titanic?
him.
No. Uh,
Because he's running at like it's not like he can like date with movies he's famous for. Because like that era
what do
is
you
ending.
have, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like before, he was like, "Oh, I was in Titanic." Oh, Titanic. Oh, I was in Inception. Oh, was it like? Oh, I was in Django. Oh yeah, I love Django. Like,
It's like, remember
yeah.
one kid in What's Eating Gilbert Grape that your grandma thought was cute? That's me, kids.
Motherfucker, like, yeah. Remember Interview with the Vampire? What? You weren't even in that. You just start stealing other niggas' movies, bruh.
Oh, shite. All right, I think that's it.
Remember Bullet Train? Nigga, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. I'm gonna rewatch that tonight, probably.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Say the song. Land the plane. Don't fucking arch me. I'm gonna leave this.
That's been another episode of 4 Billions of Stupid. I'm your host, Nick, with me as always, my co-host, Captain Dickhead. We'll have you on the next one.